Hello everyone, I'm back with another 8.5 by 11 layout. I use the Scraptastic Club Hard at Races kit and add-on, and I'm showing you the Rolodex cards that I cut with my silhouette. I did 3 of them, and there's the 3 tabs on the top there. And so I cut a slit in that background paper, and then I slipped some paper down, just notebook paper, into the slit that I cut to hold the Rolodex card, so that when I slipped it in effect in the pocket that ends up behind that pattern paper there, you don't lose it and it doesn't fall all the way through. And so I put the pattern paper, glued it down on the white cardstock there a little quick, and so I couldn't show you what I did. But that's all that I did. I just cut the paper and put the piece of notebook paper in the pocket. And then I did like a print and cut on that Rolodex card that's for my journaling about this page. And I did it like a print and cut because I don't have a typewriter, but I really like typewriter font. So I use that traveling typewriter font a lot. I like it a lot. And then I used the Silhouette sketch pens to get it to write out biscuits on it. And I used the little stamp that says, I can't thank you enough. And so, because the whole layout is about the biscuits and this super duper recipe that I found on the Joy of Baking YouTube channel, of all places. And who is it? Stephanie Jaworski is the demonstrator that does a bunch of the recipes there. And she does an awesome job explaining it and all of that, because I don't really have a hard time with other baking. I can usually get through it pretty good. But for the life of me, I could not make biscuits. They turned out horrible. And so when I found that Joy of Baking channel on YouTube, I thought, oh, wow, I'm going to check this out. And so I've been following it for quite a while now, and well over a year. And at one point I tripped on this recipe, and when I made it, I got it, and that was it. I've been using this recipe ever since. And so I'll put a link to it at the end of the video so that you can try it too, if you like. So I'm getting all my little bits down, and I sewed those guys together. You'll see at the end. And I'm just folding it up there so that you get a little more shadows and a little more dimension out of it. And these are hearts that I die cut with a little die that I got out of that adhesive backed fun foam, because I wanted some hearts around the page, because you know I love these biscuits. So, and then I'm going to die cut an arrow and a little check mark as well, because I didn't want just the hearts. And what else did I do here? Oh, those little tabs that are on the Rolodex cards, like that say biscuit and bake and that, I did those on my silhouette as well. I used the sketch pen, and it drew out the words and that rectangle, and then it just cut it out around it. And so I just made the little tab to fit into that little space there. That's what's nice about the silhouette, is you can, when you have it up on your screen, you can see exactly, you can draw a shape, and then you can see exactly how it's going to fit, and then just cut it out. So that works really well. Hopefully I'm explaining that properly. And there's my little arrow, my little check mark. So I'm going to get those on here. I really like the printables in for this kit. I printed them out and I enjoyed using them. And I'm just going to get a few enamel dots around the page because I thought it was just hearts all over the place, which I'm happy with. I wanted, but I wanted a little bit of something else, so I pulled my enamel dots out, and I think I'm just gonna pull it up for you here. Oh right, I used the little a couple of the rub-ons. Those are so pretty, those rub-ons. And I'm gonna fuss with the arrow, but I don't think I end up using it. No, I was gonna put it up there, but then it was making it too large because that one blue label is already big. So I'm gonna get this little cluster of circles on here, and it's gonna live right about there. There we are. And then I think that's about all that I do for this one. Oh, I'm going to take that heart off. Yeah. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm just going to pull it up so that you can see. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good one.